afternoon. My name is John Luco. I'm here in Kansas City, Missouri, headquarters of Custom Truck One Source and Load King Cranes. Behind me are three models of our crossover lineup of cranes. This is our 50-155. Our nomenclature is 50 tons, dash 155 is 155 foot boom length. Together with the height of the pinion, you're at approximately 165 feet of tip height. A couple of features I'd like to point out that are common to our crossover line of products. The first is the X-style outriggers that you can see here. One of the best features of this pattern of outriggers is its stability. All four outriggers come together in this central weldment. It means that basically the outriggers have come together at the center line of rotation, directly underneath of our bearing, directly underneath the cab as well. So in terms of operator feel, of stability of the crane, it's phenomenal. Just very tight, very rigid. You're going to feel great with it. One other thing I'd like to point out is our outrigger control system. What we've done is we've consolidated a number of switches in a box from the previous design. We basically have an IP67 rated pad here. One of the unique features is that once you've selected either extend or retract, you can operate all four jacks and your side beams together at once. There's also a set of outrigger controls in the cab with an electronic level. Speaking of the cab, you'll see behind me, this is our S-Pace cab. It has tilt. It has a 6-way adjustable seat. It's heated. You have air conditioning, tinted glass. You can take the window out of the front. You have a lot of options for an operator comfort and a job for a long period of time. It's a very comfortable cab. I think you'll like it. So another thing we'd like to point out on this 5155, we did something different with the counterweight system. Our 80-ton and 60-ton cranes offer the same removable counterweight system, but we wanted to do something different here with the 50 to accommodate some special options. This crane is actually available in several different configurations. What you see behind me is a dual winch max counterweight machine. So there are two 2,750 pound removable slabs. They store on the deck to assist with roadability. And built into the option are the hydraulic cylinders to raise and lower those cylinders. So the idea is, if you don't need the max configuration, you don't want to purchase it, you're not paying for a couple of cylinders sitting there doing nothing for the life of the crane. The other thing that you can do with this crane is offered with a single or a dual winch. A lot of times people don't need 2 winches. Perfectly acceptable to sell this with one. Finally, there's 2 other counterweight configurations. One is for our A92.2 machine, which is a personnel lift. That comes with no counterweight and a smaller box. Then we have the utility version of this crane, which is offered to customers for what to do when you discontinue use of the PL180 A-Series machine. So that comes with an 1,100 pound counterweight slab on a small box. At that time, when you convert it from the PL180 to a 5155 utility style crane, you can add that second winch. We expect all of our PL180s to go with a single winch, but we'll offer a kit at the end to go ahead and install the second. The other thing you can do with that PL180 at the end of life is you can add the max counterweight. However, we have a different set of axle configurations with that due to the additional weight. So you'll have to add a pusher, and we'll have to make sure wheelbase is okay. But these things are possible at the end of life when it comes to reselling that A92.2 machine into the aftermarket as a used crane, or you can basically shift it over in your own fleet over from personnel use to crane use and let it work out its life like that. We have a very capable jib that's attached here. It's stowed for this chute, but basically it's the lattice, base, and stinger combination that we've been using for a number of years. It's 49 feet when fully extended. That gives this crane a total of 214 feet tip height when you've fully extended the jib with the stinger. The Stinger's also offsettable. You can get 15 and 30 degree offsets with the jib. Obviously helpful for lifting over an obstacle or beyond the roof line. So very versatile jib, been in use a long time, tried and true. Another feature that I'd like to point out with this 5155, which is common to all the new Load King designs, anytime we update a crane, we're going to make sure that you've got winch controls at the point of rigging. In this case, that's on the front bumper. So both your primary and winch control is here on the bumper. That'll assist you with rigging up for travel. Also, as a feature to help the operator, if the boom is more than 5 degrees out of the boom rest, these buttons are inoperable. So there's no chance of something else happening outside of your control. Of course, you still have full winch control in the cab if you'd like to do it that way, but most people find this more convenient. Also, all 3 cranes offer our X-Style outrigger pattern for just really unmatched stability when lifting. All 3 cranes also sport our new boom. This is a formed boom. First time a formed boom has been on these cranes. We're calling it double keel, basically to harken back to the RO days with the keel boom. The boom is able to be much lighter as a result of the formed sections. The 80 ton is a 6-section boom with 2 modes, strength and stability. The 80 section and the 60 ton and 50 ton are both 5 sections, although the cross section is different in the 2. The 50 and 60 only have 1 boom mode. The 80 is the only one with the A and B mode. All of them offer removable counterweight for roadability, and are installed on Kenworth chassis. We use twin steers for the 80 and the 60 and a single steer for the 50. So basically we've brought a whole new set of cranes to the market here as Load King over the past 1.5 years, and we're looking forward to having you as a customer.